So today I have 9 companies that are currently hiring that are hiring for multiple positions. I have a company that pays you weekly and you can work the hours that you want to work. So if you're interested in finding out what those jobs are, make sure you keep watching. So the first company we have is called R1, and you can go to R1 RCM and you can find them on Google. Okay, so it's easy to find them on Google, but they're looking for a manager, healthcare strategy and analytics. Okay, so with this position, you will be a manager, strategy and analytics. You will oversee the continued development and enhancement of our analytics and strategy programs and serve as a central point of contact for the project supporting the commercial team, business intelligence, operations, FP&A, and accounting, okay, and much more. Here are some of the different responsibilities you'll be doing, like some strategic partnershiping, platform management, performance monitoring, reporting and data integrity, sales support, and much more. As far as qualifications, bachelor's degree in business, finance, analytics, or a related field, 3+ years of experience in analytics related role within the past in a fast-paced, high-growth environment, and much more. As far as the pay, it's up to about $114K a year. So if you're interested in this position, make sure that you check them out. You can check out their benefits as well here, and make sure you check out their other positions as well. The next company we have is called UKG. You can go to apply.ukg.com and just go to their careers page. But they also have multiple positions available, as you can see here on the left hand side. But today we're going to be talking about the enterprise account exec. This is a post-acute. This one does say 50% travel. And as we scroll down, here's a company overview and about the team, and then here is about the role. So the account executive will be focused on selling into enterprise and upper enterprise space on the post-acute healthcare team. A successful candidate will need to use consultative sales skills to clearly understand prospect business requirements and recommend the best UKG software solutions to meet their business objectives. Okay, so the primary responsibility will be like drive enterprise level growth, drive significant revenue generations, all offerings to be positioned in accounts to drive maximum revenue, forecasting and key tasks, updating data with Clary and Salesforce. Here's some strategic client relations management, some advanced sales strategy executions you can look over. Basic qualification, 5+ years of proven success selling cloud SaaS based software solutions at the C level, 2+ years of selling with healthcare. Here are some preferred qualifications, but not, you don't have to do it. Travel says up to 50% of travel. It doesn't say like where you'll be traveling. It doesn't say if like you'll be traveling within the state or if you'll be going out of state. So that is something you'll need to find out. As far as the pay, it's up to $147,500, and that is based off of a lot of different things like commission and things like that. So if you're interested in this position or similar jobs, make sure that you check out apply.ukg.com. The next company is Comcast. You can go to jobs.comcast.com, and they're looking for a representative one collections. Now they have multiple positions as well. Here are their different benefits that they have: 401k, they have some medical, paid time off, they got some perks like different discounts and things like that. Now with this position here, you'll be responsible for accurately and confidently handling commercial customers' inquiries while using negotiation skills to collect delinquent balances and retain the customer on both inbound and outbound calls while following federal and state collections guidelines and laws, and much more. Here are some other responsibilities you'll be doing, like multitasking between multiple tools and systems. You'll process secure customer payments, explain billing cycles, and much more. Employees at all levels are expected to understand our operation principles, make them the guidelines for how you do your job, and much more. Here is a disclaimer you can read over the different skills that they're looking for: focused workplace organization, and much more. The pay for this is $15 an hour, and the application window is 30 days from the date it is posted, unless the number of applicants require it to close sooner or later. So you can read over the rest of this information. As far as experience, 0 to 2 years, so you don't need a lot of experience, and you can also check out their other positions as well. The next company is ASPCA, so you can go to careers.aspca.org. They're looking for a grants manager. Okay, Now, the summary, they're seeking a grants manager who will help hundreds of animal rescues and shelters across the country to do more for animals. This person will be an integral part of a highly collaborative team at one of the nation's largest animal welfare grants makers. Sorry, guys, since 2001. So that's more information, you can read over that. So they're seeking a grant manager whose primary focus will be to support our large-scale grant making program with a significant external partner. Okay, so the grant manager is a member of the organization's grant team and manages and supports the grant cycle for each of the assigned grant requests. Okay, so this is remote based, which requires travel as described below, is open for candidates based in the United States. This position can also be performed from ASPCA's Midtown location in New York City. They're accepting applicants until Friday, May 9th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So the target hiring range is based off on where the employee works, which is a remote role, and the employee's primary location of residence and a receptive cost in labor. So you can view the time zone that applies based on your location by reading it here. But here are some different zones. It looks like it goes up to about 75K. And if you're interested in this position, please make sure you check out all these different other responsibilities. Here's more of the different responsibilities and skills that you'll need to be able to apply with this position, as you can see here. So high school diploma, doesn't look like there's a degree or anything required here. So if you're interested in this company, make sure you check out careers.aspca.org and make sure you check out their other positions as well. The next company we have is called BDG, and BDG is looking for an affiliate shopping writer. Okay, so with this position, we're going to scroll down here. Here's some examples of their stories and things like that, but responsibilities is you're going to be writing assigned product roundups for BDG's brands such as Bustle, Elite, Daily, Romper, Nylon, Mike, and Inverse. You'll write single products and brand spotlight reviews. You'll work closely with their editors to ensure that articles are informative, conversional, and optimized for affiliates. As far as skills, you need 3+ years of editorial or copywriting experience, knowledge and passion about research products, especially those found on Amazon, availability to work a regular consistent shift remotely 2 to 3 days per week during business hours, Monday through Friday, for a minimum of 12 hours. Do not apply unless you have the availability. The pay is up to about $25 an hour. And if you're interested, make sure you check out BDG's affiliate shopping writer position as well as their other positions as well. The next company we have is called Everlight Scholar, Solar, and they're looking for administrative assistant. They do have other positions. This is a full-time position, and the pay is up to about 40K. And you must own a Mac computer and be fluent with apps ecosystem and software, iOS, Mac OS, iWorks, and etc. to be able to be considered for this position. Some of the things you'll be doing is work closely with CEOs and executive teams to enact company goals and strategies. You'll communicate with customers to gather information. Here is some requirements here. Salesforce.com experience is required. Strong administrative skills. Be able to work 40 hours a week, 7 to 10 p.m. mornings, midday, and evening rotation shifts within that time frame. So hours within between 7 and 10. Saturday between 8 and 6 p.m. is required at least once a month. They do have their health and dental, life insurance, and things like that. And this position is up to about 40K a year. So if you're interested in this position, make sure you check out their other positions as well. Next, we have a virtual assistant position with a company called Belay. You can go to web.fountain.com and then you can just go to apply. They're looking for a virtual assistant, and you make sure that you do watch this video. As far as the pay, it's up to about $22 an hour, and you will be a contractor, 1099 contractor, so you will be responsible for your own taxes. Contractors are paid fixed rate once a month based on the number of contract hours. Belay does not guarantee hours to clients, okay? So they handle payment collections, invoicing, saving you from administrative hassle, access to affordable health and financial service options through our contractor benefits. 100% remote. You choose as many clients or monthly hours to take on. Why you want to choose them, you can read over all of that. So they're looking for a remote role. It says, are you looking for a remote role where you're not just an assistant, but an indispensable partner to our clients, an opportunity to use your talents and skills, a community to share ideas, ongoing support. Here are some of the different things you'll do, like managing executive calendars and appointments, research technologies and make thoughtful recommendations, handle social media management, content creation and posting. Here is our approach to innovation. Key qualifications: 1+ year of administrative experience is required. 3+ years is preferred, so you don't need a lot of experience. Be able to work Monday through Friday 8 to 5 in your time zone. Self-motivated. In-home office setup, Mac or PC. Make sure you have a smartphone with email capabilities, which I'm sure you do. Key attributes here is what they're looking for. And if you're interested in this position, make sure you check out Belay. Next, I wanted to give you a transcribing, captioning, subtitling, another position that you can check out if you don't have a lot of experience, or if you can't get a position that I talked about today and you want to just try to do something to bring in some extra income into you, find the job that you really like, or maybe you would like to do some transcribing, captioning, or subtitling. This company is called Rev. I talk about them all the time. You see it does say we are not accepting applications from your location. Once you go to their website, it will tell you if they are accepting applications. If you live in California, they are not. So that is something to be aware of. So once you go here, they will tell you or if there are accepting applications. But you can earn money transcribing, captioning, and subtitling from anywhere, anytime. It's not anywhere because they don't do it in California. But you create a flexible work schedule, so you can choose, how many little as much hours as you want. You get to choose the types of jobs that you want, and you get paid weekly by PayPal. So depending on which one you're interested in, transcriptionist, captioner, or if you are interested in being a subtitler, you will just go ahead and click on learn more, and then it will tell you like how much people are averagely making. So this is for someone, $245 a month is for someone who's barely doing anything, and the top people make almost $1,500 a month. So it's up to you. The more you work, the more money you'll make. Okay, so to get started, there's 3 steps. You sign up, you get approved to transcribe, you choose your available transcription jobs, and then you get paid weekly when you complete your work. So if you're interested in working with Rev, make sure you check them out, and make sure you check out their frequently asked questions, like, their top questions here, their sign up process, and after you are approved. Make sure you check them out. They have been talked about on Forbes, Huffington Post, Business Insider, so they are a reputable company. So make sure you check them out at rev.com/freelancers. And now we have our Marriott opportunity. They're looking for an agent front desk position. Okay, so make sure that you go to careers.marriott.com and make sure you check out their other positions as well, because they do have a lot of other positions. But for this position, you'll process all guest check-ins by confirming reservations, assigning rooms, and issuing and activating room keys. Now, this is a remote position, and I'm like, how are you going to be able to do all that remotely? So they say it's a remote position, so it's very interesting how you'll be able to do, like, activate room keys and stuff online. So maybe it's a process of how it works or something like that you can do that's remotely. Okay, so you process all checkouts, including resolving any late disputed charges, answer records, process any guest calls, messages, requests, questions, or concerns, coordinate with housekeeping to track readiness of rooms for check-ins, and much more. Here's a little bit more about the company. Preferred qualifications: education, high school diploma or GED. No related work experience. Supervisor experience, no. License or certification, no. So this position looks like it's pretty entry level type of position. So if you are interested in this position, it is a full-time position. Make sure you go ahead and apply at careers.marriott.com, and make sure you check out their other positions as well. Now there you have it. Those are about 9 positions that you can check out. Make sure you check out my previous videos, just in case these positions did not work out for you. There might be some other positions for you to check out on my channel. I have a lot of companies that I've talked about, so please make sure you check out my channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Make sure you check out my 2 first links down in the description down below. Those are some side hustles that I've been doing that I've actually made money with. So if you want to know more about those, make sure you check those out down below. Also, make sure you check out my job leads that I have on my blog. And hopefully this video was helpful, and I hope you have a blessed day. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.